Alright guys, welcome along to another Sunday special. Now this episode I'm going to reveal what the project is and discuss it a bit. But first, I've yet to mention this, but I've actually become a partner with TGN now. The link is at the bottom of every video. But yeah, I've been that busy with work, real life, and trying to get 2 videos out a day. I've not got around yet to telling everybody this. But yeah, I'm now a partner with TGN. We'll see how this works. There's various little things I can get my hands on now to boost videos, discovery and everything else. Play the game, so to speak. I just haven't had time to actually get stuck into it yet. But that will come. Anyway, moving onwards to the desktop. I'm just deciding the best way of doing this. Decisions. Well, anyway, the project is relating to my garden. There is my front garden, or part of the front garden. I'm going to show you the full front garden with a little bit of this tomfoolery. We even have sound. Ooh. There's the front garden. Just that little patch. Not much is it. Should we play it again? That's how quick it was. Nice square field. Very Giants-esque, don't you think? And we have the rear garden. This one's a bit more of a challenge. We've got hills and humps and bumps. Yeah, and a big cage in the middle, but we can move it out of the way. Anyway, the project is, I was watching Daggerwin's videos. I think it's Mondays he does RC whenever he's got something to show off, and I was thinking that looks kind of cool. And I was thinking, do I really want to mow this again this year with a real lawnmower and fight this again with a real lawnmower? I was thinking no. I was thinking that RC model just isn't going to cut it. We need to go bigger. Oh yeah. We need to go bigger. So, moving on from that, I'm working on a project in real life. It's an RC project. It's a quadcopter. But I'm collecting the bits for that slowly, but it's going to take a lot more money than what I've currently got. However, I do have a shed load of old bits of metal and God knows what crap lying around. So, I can make a tractor. You can probably read it all there actually. Now, it's going to be a hybrid. A nitro that's then going to feed into an electric motor for the constant torque. I've yet to decide exactly how big the scale is going to be. I do have... The what? She's still awake. Yeah, let me find it. Where's it gone? Come on. Work with me now. All I want is one picture. There we go. That's the picture. Can I get this picture in a new tab? I cannot. Oh, an awkward bugger. Should be alright at that. Anyway, I have acquired this for £40. It has got a differential, which is awesome. It's got a nitro engine. It doesn't have the silencer, but it's got the fuel tank, servos, loads of little linkagey bits. And if anyone has ever had one of these before, they're not that small, but they're not that big. It's a 1/10 scale. But the tractor is probably going to be a little bit bigger than this. We'll see. If I want to get all pieces together, then I can visualise it better. This is why I said I was going to take a while before I announced it. However, fuck it. Let's get on with it. So this is going to give me a good starter point. Now, he doesn't know whether this runs or not, I don't think. I'm sure it's this one. He said he snapped the... Yes, there we go. Yeah, he tried to start it and busted the pull cord. It's a minor problem. I don't want the pull cord on it anyway. But that gives me the option of, you see that silver thing there? That is the flywheel, so to speak. And the lighter, more brown champagne coloured metal just below it, that'll be the bell housing for the clutch. The drive shaft should run through the middle. You can't really see it on this one. However, the other side, that black plastic bit, that is the pull starter bit. If I take that off, there is a shaft there I can use for something, possibly. I don't know yet. Anyway, moving back into the designs. The front end is going to be the fuel tank, the hydraulic tank. The nitro engine is going to sit somewhere around there. Now I need an old motor to create charge. I'm not sure exactly how much charge I'm going to get off this, but I need it big enough to give me enough charge to run another motor, or at least keep some batteries topped up. We'll see. This all needs finalising and figuring out as I go along. Either way, I'm building an RC tractor, and I'm going to use it to mow my goddamn lawn. It's going to be awesome, isn't it, kid? Yeah. But there's not going to be a 3-point. It's going to be based on, what did he call it now? Brother-in-law has a build vehicle, Series 3 Field Marshal. Why is caps lock on? There's the old girl. Yeah, this is what the brother-in-law has. I believe it's Canadian. But it's a weapon. However, if we can find a rear shot, I can go, there we go. It doesn't have a 3-point, all it has is a drawbar, so it's perfect for what I want to do. Because a 3-point requires more crap. Lots more to figure out on the 3-point than what there is on just a drawbar. I can work with a drawbar. And as such, if we have a look at the controls, now I have a 6-channel controller, but it's got 2 flick switches either side and then a dial either side. Now you can set them up to whatever you want. Now what I need is the dial on the left for the nitro throttle, then I can use the actual stick for the electric motor. I want to use the electric motor because it's a constant. The best way of doing it would be like a CVT. As far as you push it, that's how fast it's going to go. It's always the same amount of power. With a nitro, you're going to have to rev the tits off it and hope that that bell housing is going to work. Unless I come up with a clutch that I control. Which is even more fun. So, the plan is that. That's going to do the nitro throttle. I could use a flick switch, but it's going to go from off to instant, and it's been years since I've actually driven one. I used to have one. It's winding me up a bit because I can't find it. I don't know where the hell it's gone. I don't know if somebody has borrowed it, if I've sold it or lost it. I honestly cannot remember what the hell I've done with it, and I am gutted. I really am, but life goes on. I've moved around that much with this shed, that shed and the other shed. It's probably still in one of the bloody things. I just don't know which one. Crap, either way. But yeah, the electric motor is going to work there. Steering, I don't know what to do with the steering yet. Because it's going to be a 2-wheel drive and we're going to have bits and pieces from the incoming car. I may be able to get away using one of those servers. But because it's going to be big, possibly heavy, it might not work. However, I am going to have a hydraulic set on here. And moving over to the other stick. Spool 1, spool 2 for a front loader. Mainly, that's going to be epic. Otherwise, it's going to... Oh, I had something here. Work normal spools, so like up, down. I did have it figured. The baler is probably the best example. Yeah, I said baler. Pick up and down and opening the back door. And then you have the PTO. Now I want to put an independent PTO in there and build it into the hydraulics as well. Again, it should be possible if I can get it to work. There are scale versions of hydraulic kits out there. There's a wicked little motor, pump even, not motor, pump, that I'm going to try and play with. I really don't fancy trying to get the tolerances right on the lathe. It's a lot of work and a lot of effort for something that can go wrong very easily. So I think I'm just going to buy the pump. Yeah. Everything else I can pretty much make, depending. Well, it's going to be rams mostly. The only thing that's going to actually need a pump is going to be the PTO, I believe. A motor even, not a pump. Pump's on the tractor, and the motor will be on the tractor as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everything's rams apart from the PTO. So, let's have a look at this. The baler. This is going to be a little shit. To do a fixed chamber, the challenge is going to be when we're getting that last bit of grass off the garden, because it's going to get stuck in there and there's going to be no way to wrap it. I imagine there's a method in real life, but I don't know what it is. Anybody does, feel free to tell me in the comments how a fixed chamber works. How do you get that last little bit out? Now a variable is quite simple, it expands as it goes. The issue I don't quite get though how the initial bit starts off. I drew this and then figured out obviously this is the second part of the baler. This holds back up, open, your bale falls out. This is going to come back down, but your tensioner is going to make this here sit there. That's like a full tensioner. It'll be up there for this side bale. But it's going to sit there. How does that suddenly open up again? I imagine it's something to do with the stuffer. And just the grass has got nowhere else to go but on there. Or in there, rather. Or once it gets through that gap, it'll be alright. It's just getting it through. I don't get it. There's got to be a way of doing it. I just haven't figured it out yet. It'll come to me. I'll have to have another look at pictures. Can we actually find some? There is an animation. I'm sure I liked it on YouTube. It shows a Massey Ferguson. My channel, me. It's my channel, is it? My channel. Come on. Videos. Nope, they're my videos. Playlists. Liked. Liked. There's got to be a liked here somewhere. Liked videos. Something that looks weird. There we go. Liked videos. Loads of little bits and pieces. Have you ever seen a twine knot at work? Watch this video. That is awesome. There we go. Bale of animation.
Windrowed crop is gathered.
It's loud. Shut up. I only want one picture. There we go. Back a bit. Right then, so what have we got here then? That goes up there. That kicks the bale to... What the hell? And the crop gets... Right, the crop's rammed against the belt and forced up. Aha, that's how it does it then. Or how this particular one does it. See, I need to study this. I need to figure it out. Now with this one as well, the wrapper's at the back. And it feeds it under there somehow, and it gets itself caught up and dragged in. See that little tiny little shelf just there? Ready? Doosh, there he goes. I think it comes on, there it goes, there's a blue line, like it disappears along that. So the belt grabs it and drags it round. And obviously it does its thing, and then it chops it. Now I'm thinking about using twine rather than a wrap, because to make a wrap I'd have to come up with my own. I could probably buy some real life wrap, but then I'd have to chop it up and rewrap it. So it's just going to complicate life. It doesn't need to be complicated. But either way, I really do fancy making a baler for my garden. I think it's going to be awesome. The problem is going to be, it has to be of a certain size to get enough in there and have the weight to compress the grass enough to make this at all work. Because otherwise, as soon as it pops out, the twine's just going to twang off. But yeah, I'm thinking a variable is going to be better for me. And plus the pictures of my garden that I've got rid of, like a fool. Over this hedge is my sister's garden, which is basically a mirror image of this one. And she has the same around the back. So I've got 4 gardens to attack. What's up with you, cabbage? What are you doing? She's very whiny today. Today is not a good day for the baby. Anybody get that? Translations in the comments. Another thing, the mower. I'm inspired by these centre pivot mowers. This is going to be fun to play with. I've got an idea that's pretty simple. I'm going to use just a normal, rather than make up a disc, I'm going to use a normal saw blade. Put 2 together, like make a cutting knife. Somehow. I've not gone into the fine details yet, but basically that's going to sit along here somewhere. I'm going to have something that throws it just into the middle, maybe even just angled pieces, because as more grass comes in, it'll push against it and throw it. And it's going to come out like here, and to tilt it is literally that ram there onto the axle. And that's going to push down, it's going to lift it off. That lowers it down, and it's going to be on skid plates. I think it's going to be pretty cool. But again, rams, 2 rams, so that's the 2 spool valves, and to actually drive the mower with the PTO system. It's going to be awesome. What else we got? Tractor, windrower. I've not got anything for the windrower yet. I've got something in front of me, but I don't know how far to go. I can try and do a wheel rake, or I can do a powered rake, dual rotor, such as the one in game. The wheel rake, I'm going to base it on the one Shamey's messing with, the Axton rake that one only farmer got. And that will probably be easy, because again, I think that's just 2 rams. I think. When we even get away with 1 RAM. No, because you need I don't know on that one, I'm undecided. We could probably get away with just 1 RAM on that. Well, you'd need 2 RAMs but 1 spool. So fold it right up, then lower it down to where you need it, and lower it to the floor. Yeah, could probably get away with just 1 RAM. So that might be an idea. And that'll be a shed load easier than trying to do a powered one, because that requires the PTO. It also requires, if I can find it, windrower. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this before. Well, some people have, obviously. I'm not I can't. I found it the other day, the same picture. I don't think I'm going to spot it with this one. We need a better one. You can see it there in action. Can we get that bigger? What a surprise. But you notice how these are here and then they suddenly flick up? It's to do with the end, and it's a tricky little gadget that is going to be a bitch to replicate in the scale I'm going to work in. So a wheel rake is definitely a better option. Can we get a twin? Farm sim. He throws us straight in at farm sim. But there's an interesting picture. Look at that. That's the real life version of what's on Epic UK. That's cool. Very cool. That's not a tractor, it's a windrower, kid. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find this image. Either way, it's going to be a bitch to make. So I may go with a wheel rake first and worry about this later. Tractor. Clever girl. Yeah, I don't know how I came across this the other day, but I did. Rotor rake. No, now I get silly. No, I'm not going to get that image up. I have seen it. I know it's there, waiting for me. So I'm thinking about doing a wheel rake. What else? I don't actually have anything else. We have the mower. We have the rake, undecided. Front loader again. I've got. That's. For want of better words, piece of piss. It's very simple design. It's not going to be difficult at all. And so we've covered the baler, we've covered the control, we've covered the garden. Yeah. 17 minutes of me discussing. Now this car is going to arrive next Wednesday. From then on, guys, I think the Sunday specials are probably going to be discussing this. What are you doing, savage? Get off my cup of tea and I'll chin you, you little bugger. Yeah. Get off. Hey, my tea. Me and Lee are going to fall out, shorty. Behave yourself. But yeah, it's going to be fun. The challenge is get this ready to roll before the first cut's required and the wife starts getting on my back about why I haven't cut the lawn yet. So, we have the challenge. Let's see if we can meet it. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you next time, hopefully with some pictures of how the project's developing. Take it easy. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you want to hang around. Catch you next time.